Hey everybody, Nicole with Birdielooks here. I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. It means the world to me. I am a very new reseller, 6.5 months in, part-time, full-time job, full-time with 2 kids, and a mama, obviously. So if you like reseller content and you want to see what it's like for me to start my reselling business, follow along by liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell. I really appreciate it. So today what I have for you is a quick haul from Salvation Army. I go on Wednesdays when it is 50% off here in Colorado Springs. I don't know if it's the same in your city, but that's what it is here. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. I'll give you all the information I possibly can about the pieces that I show you to help educate you so that when you're thrifting and you're sourcing, you know what to pick up and what to leave behind. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a North Face sweatshirt, and it's for women, and it's very cute because it has this like Nordic Fair Isle pattern, like cute little trees and whatnot. It reminds me of like skiing, and it's this Merlot color, and it's got cream on it too. The North Face tag is pretty common, but there it is. And I picked it up for about $2.50. I'm going to list it for about $19 to $29. 19 on Poshmark and 29 on eBay. Those are my 2 platforms currently. The next thing I got is a Juicy Couture, and many of you already know what Juicy Couture looks like, so I'm just showing you that. Let's see if I can get any closer. And this one is a size large. It's a snow leopard teddy bear sweatshirt with a black band, and this one is at $2.50 that I picked up, and I'm going to list for about $15. So it doesn't bring in a ton, but it's super cute and on trend with all that teddy bear fuzziness for the winter. The next piece, I haven't sold Gap before, but I do have a friend that sells Gap and says it does decent. I picked it up because it has cute little hearts all over it. It's called the Boyfriend Fit Button Up. It's got 2 front pockets and this really cute little heart pattern on it, and it is a size large, which is great. It's $2.50 when I picked it up, and I'm going to list it for about $19. The next one is definitely a Bolo brand. Bolo means be on the lookout. When I was, just starting, I was like, what the heck does Bolo mean? It's be on the lookout. There's no T in there though, or it would be Botho. Both, blah, blah, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, Sundance. So this is what Sundance's tag looks like. It's a little red tag. And Sundance is a size small, picked it up for $2.50, listing it for $35, which is what it goes for. And by the way, I know I always mention it, but I do use Sellhound to do my comps. So it's a free service and they're great. I definitely recommend it. The next 2 pieces are 3-stripe Adidas, my favorite. I'm a 90s girl. So this is my 3-stripe Adidas hoodie, heathered purple with a nice hood, drawstrings, cute little color block sleeve with the stripes on the wrist. And this one I picked up for $3, and I'm going to list it for about $29. Adidas does pretty good. I also have another Adidas, which is a warm-up. It's black and hot pink. This cute little number. It is a size small, and the comps are the same as the last piece. And the next piece I got is a Revolve brand, and it is BB Dakota Jack. It is a tartan red button-up jacket. It does have a really nice tie. There's a faux leather trim around the jacket and around the tie. Super, super cute. And this one is a medium. I paid up for it just a tiny bit at $6, but it'll go for about $40. So I'm not complaining. That's a good pickup. The next one, I never know whether or not to pick up LL Bean, but it is a super high quality brand. So I picked up this adorable, almost like new, detachable hood windbreaker. It's navy, and it has like a little adjustable waist, and it's got front pockets, it's got the hood, and LL Bean, I think you've mostly seen the tag before, but this is what this tag looks like, and it's printed on the jacket, which means this is not vintage. Vintage is sewn on typically, and usually it's like a bigger patch, and it has like more fancy elaborate stitching and whatnot. Tags nowadays are not as pretty. So anyway, the LL Bean, it's a Mrs. Now I didn't know what Mrs. meant. I thought, is Mrs. the same as juniors? And apparently Mrs. is not the same as juniors. Mrs. is for a more curvy figure, I found out, which is very interesting. I had no idea, so that's good to know. So it's a little bit more room in the bust. So basically with the Mrs., it is a small Mrs. size. I paid $5 and it'll go for about $25. The next piece I also really liked a whole bunch. It's a super thick knit jacket, and it's Lucky, and it's this pretty burnt orange, and it's got like a mock neck and this really nice quilted pattern and this cool like asymmetrical zipper and the nice Lucky brand pretty tag. So Lucky brand, I think their tag is actually pretty phenomenal for being a modern brand, because not all modern brands actually take the time to have pretty tags. But anyway, so Lucky brand, this one is a size large. I paid $3.50 and I'm going to list for $25. Super high quality, super nice condition. I'm really liking that piece. The next one is an American Eagle Outfitters favorite tee, and it's a size large, and it's just a basic, but these favorite tees are very popular, and I can see why, because they're the softest things. They're absolutely gorgeous. This one's like pink and white with a little butterfly on it, and basically that one's going to be a $2 pickup, and I'm going to list for about $15. So it's not a huge money maker, but it's bread and butter. It's good for bundles in your Poshmark closet. The next one's also not a fancy brand, but it sells well when it's the right style. So it's just ANA, and I believe it's a Target brand. It's a new approach, and it's a crew neck, kind of like mousy mauve-y color with like white polka dot fuzzies, and it's got the cutest look to it. I think it's really, really adorable for the season, and I don't necessarily want to pick up like tons and tons more sweaters for the season, but I do think it's a good piece. So it's a size large, $2.50 what I picked it up for, and I'm listing for about $15, so a good bread and butter once again. The next piece is really cool because it's Athleta. So Athleta is a great pickup right under Lululemon, and it's got a funnel neck with a drawstring. It's got a really great shape. It's just this heathered gray sweatshirt, and it's Athleta, and the wonderful thing about it is it's a size 1X, and I don't see a lot of workout clothes in bigger sizes, especially when I go to the thrift, and so I'm really happy that I have that piece in my closet because I like the inclusivity and it's super nice. Something that I kind of want to keep. So we'll see, maybe I'll list it, but if I do list it, I bought it for $3. It'll go for about $35 on average, so that's not shabby for a sweatshirt. All right, the next piece, I only bought it because of the fabric content. It's 100% cashmere, and it's Cashmere Charter Club Luxury. And basically this one, I paid $2.50. It's got tons of pilling, so I'm going to be working with my sweater shaver on overtime. I do use the Wonderlint sweater shaver that Jenna with Empty Hanger recommended. And, you know, I've actually sweater shaved a cashmere piece like this before. You have to be careful. You don't want to make a hole in the cashmere. Also, when you pick up cashmere, make sure there's no holes, because it's very common that there will be. This one I checked like 3 times. No holes. I'm going to sweater shave it very gently, and I'll probably sell it for a great price. So it'll probably bring in about $29. I only paid $2.50, so not bad. The next one is a new to me brand, but I think I heard Lori with Boston Found talk about it before, because she picks up a lot of LL Bean, because I think they're located right out of Boston. And then also I believe that this one is from Boston too, because it's called Boston Traders, which is a big giveaway. So the tag is Boston Traders, and it is a size medium, and it's this really adorable like faux Sherpa lined hoodie, and it buttons up. It's really hard to show, but it's purple and gold and white and I just think it's pretty and cozy and nice for the season. For this one I only paid $3. It's a size medium, and I'm going to list for $15 to $25. There are a lot of comps on eBay for it. This one is called Staccato, and it's just a boutique brand, but some boutique brands do pretty good. Like, what is it? Umgee is probably the most popular boutique brand I know of. Staccato I've actually heard of before too. So this is Staccato, new with tag, which is part of the reason I picked it up. And it's going to be a good transition piece into the spring and summer. It's like a little tie sleeve. I didn't tie it, but I should have. So there's a little cute little tie. So you can tie your 3/4 length sleeve. And the neck is stretchy, so you can wear it boat neck or off the shoulder. And this one is a size large. I've only paid $2, and it'll go for about $15. The next one's a new to me brand as well. I'd never heard of it before. And, sorry, things are falling. I don't want to show you what my office really looks like right now. I'm basically sitting in a pile of clothes, like I'm surrounded. Claustrophobia is setting in. But anyway, I will survive. When you're a mom of 2 kids with a full-time job, good luck finding time to clean your office. Good luck. It basically means you're going to be up at night, never getting to relax, and always working. But whatever, we'll get through it. So this brand is Jules and Leopold. It's a striped top with a cute little suede trim. And I've honestly never seen this brand. I don't normally like to pick up extra small, but since it was a new to me brand, I picked it up because I liked it. It's got that suede trim on the neck, the pocket, and not on the wrist. And then the back has a nice seam straight down the middle. So it's this really tailored knit top. I think is super nice because you could wear it. I really don't think that's real suede. No, it's not. It's all poly. So anyway, with this one, size small, paid $2.50. It'll go for about $15. So it's not a huge money maker, but it is bread and butter, and it's a new brand, and so whatever. The next one is a Banana Republic top. Here we go. So, Banana Republic. I don't normally pick up Banana Republic, but I used to wear it all the time when I worked in an office, and it is high quality. So there's the little Banana Republic tag, which you all know. It's a size medium. I only paid $2, and again, it's just a bread and butter at $15. And I think it's nice because it's bread and butter, gray, high-low, cute little peephole neck, adorable little back. This kind of stuff is great for under a suit. You know, like I remember working in an office, and like you have to have certain things in your closet. I'm noticing a big flaw on this thing. Ew. Well, we'll wash it, but this one might be one that I'm probably not going to get back to return it in time. So I'm too busy, but this might be a donation if it doesn't clean up, because it looks like it has a big old like scratch or stain down the front. I'm not sure which one yet. We'll see. But anyway, if it all goes well, you pay $2, get about 15 bread and butter. Alright, next piece is, I've never picked up a puffer jacket before, but I have a friend who does pick them up, and I trust her, and I think that they are cute. So this one I picked up, it is American Eagle Outfitters, and it is navy blue, and it is a size large. $3.50 is what I paid for it, and they go for $15 to $25. And this one is extra nice, like it's in perfect condition. Not only that, let me unzip it for you. It's got the cute zip. It's got stripes inside, and the big, awesome, I love American Eagle's tag. Huge, beautiful patch tag here. And it doesn't say anything too exciting. It doesn't say like the style name, but also inside of this jacket, there's this hidden pocket, which I don't see in most of them. So there's this nice, and there's stripies inside the pocket. So I'm guessing that this is one of their nicer puffer vests, and really good quality. I like this a lot. And just so you know, American Eagle is actually one of my top selling brands. Now the pieces that I pick up from American Eagle are wool sweaters, so that's for winter. I haven't really, and high-rise skinny jeans. So high-rise skinny jeans and wool content sweaters. A lot of American Eagle sweaters have wool and alpaca content, and that's luxurious. They also have a lot of pilling when you find them at the thrift store, but if you use your sweater shaver and your patience, you will make a good profit. But if it's super disgusting, like there's pilling just like excessively, don't pick it up, just leave it. But if it's just enough pilling that you know you could take care of it, it'll sell during the right season. And I actually really like the brand, and I like the styles, and the quality is amazing. So it might just be American Eagle, but good bread and butter. And when you're starting out and you're trying to get your numbers up there, you know, your active number of listings and such, there's no reason not to pick that up. All right, so I totally missed one of these pieces. Now, here's something that if you guys know, please tell me. I need to know. I'm annoyed. So this brand, Poof, I know it's just a mall brand or a boutique brand or whatever, and I know it doesn't always go for tons, but it is bread and butter, whatever. You're going to get sick of hearing that from me. But what does their real tag look like? So this one is metal with the two little hearts. But I've also found Poof with a fabric tag that's long with a red heart. So is there one that's fake and one that's real? Because I do briefly remember there being some kind of video or posting or something about it, and I can't find it now. So if you know something about Poof, let me know. But anyway, with Poof, it's a large knit tan open front cardigan. I find these to do really well. A lot of people enjoy having this kind of versatile piece in their closet, and I really like the stitch on it. It's in great condition, very pretty, and I think it transitions well from winter into the next season because it's not a color that's like screaming any season. It's good for everything. It's a neutral. So with this one, I paid $2.50. It's a size large, and so I'm gonna get about 35 or so. So it does bring in a bit more than bread and butter. If it's real, help me out. I don't know which tag of Poofs is real. So if you know, I'd be happy to find out. I'll go through two more pieces that are the same brand. They're REI, and I've never sold REI before. But I've been to REI, obviously, just like many of you, and their stuff's not cheap. So with REI, I got two pieces, and they're both red-pink kind of colors. This one is a long sleeve button-up women's shirt, and it's that nice kind of utility fabric. And it's got the roll sleeve, which I neglected to pay attention to, but most of these have the roll sleeve. So you can button it up and you can wear the shirt 3/4 length. So that's one. And then two is the pink short sleeve version. They are both a size large, so I think they're from the same person, donator, most likely. Alright, so anyway, here's the short sleeve version. And I don't know, like, you know, I think if somebody likes something, then they buy more than one of them, and this person did that, and whatever, who knows why they got rid of them. But Colorado Springs has a lot of outdoor activities, biking and hiking and whatnot, so lots of nature, so you're going to find a lot of like REI, North Face, that kind of stuff. There's only two more pieces left that I'm going to go through with you. So the next one is an Anthropology piece that really needs to be cleaned. It's so cute though, so I'm proud of myself because, so here's what it looks like. It's this cute little Merlot and dark blue checker plaid corduroy jacket. It's like a bomber jacket with the zipper, which is gold hardware, and the tag is Tulle, so Tulle, and it's a size small. And when I looked at it, I kept looking at it, and you know how I told you, or I don't know if I have told you, but what I do is at the end of a haul, I go to the go back rack next to the fitting room, and I make 3 piles on the rack out of my cart. Yes, maybe, no. And I do the comps on the maybes, and so I stuck that in the maybe because I just didn't really know the brand Tool. But when I was looking at it, I kept thinking, you know, I picked it up, no, put it back. Picked it up, no, put it back. Finally put it in my cart. Then I go to do my comps, and I'm like, there's something about that tag. Like, the tag's a little bit fancy. This piece is high quality and very on trend, and I just don't think that it's like a mall brand or cheap. So I was excited to find out that it is Anthropology, and it is size small, paid $3, and it goes for $25 to $35, so I'm glad I picked it up. The next brand, I believe, is a Nordstrom brand. I believe. I could be totally wrong. But I recognized it because of other haul videos I've watched from other YouTubers. It's called Love Stitch. And this one's a medium large. It's like a dolman, funnel neck, dolman, knit, cream sweater. Very big. Very oversized. And it's got that like dolman thing going on where it's not quite a full sleeve down to your wrist, but it's super humongous. So it's like big and roomy. The only thing it needs is a washing because somebody got a little food on it, and then I think they were like, I don't want it anymore. Well, just wash your sweater and you can keep it. People are so weird, and it kind of has, let me check out the fabric content because it does have kind of a mohair thing going on. Oh, yes. It is Angora. So I'm glad it's Angora Rabbit. I just knew there was something about this, and I'm glad I watched my haul videos and I study because I knew that brand. So Love Stitch is a medium large size. I paid $2.50 and it'll go for $20 to $30. I didn't even type in on Sellhound when I was doing my comps that it had Angora rabbit hair in it. So I think when I do my comps again, I could probably bump the price up a little bit, not only because this piece is big, it's a great size, but also the fabric content is now primo. So, very happy. Anyway, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the haul like I do at the end of all my videos. I bought 23 pieces and I paid $66.50. That is about $2.80 a piece. And what I'm hoping to list these items for is somewhere in the ballpark of about $450 return. So $66 turned into about $450 is not a bad thing. Hauls like this are bread and butter. Hauls like this help my numbers go up. Hauls like this give me something to list every day. As a new reseller part-time, my best tips to you when it comes to Poshmark and eBay selling is to always do at least 5 to 10 new listings every single day. On Poshmark, share your closet every, party if you can, and then also at least 2 to 3 times a day in entirety. On eBay, you can keep your closet fresh by revising listings and listing new listings and lowering prices and sending offers. So make sure you stay active in all of your platforms. It'll keep you higher in the algorithms. It'll help you make more sales. I signed up for the most basic eBay shop, and by the end of this month I'll have 100 pieces in it, and I just started. So I'm excited, and I'm hoping that every month I can have another, let's see, gosh, I do currently, because I have my 2 kids and I have my job and I'm very, very busy and tapped for time. In fact, I have to end this video because the babysitter is almost back and it's almost dinner time and bath time and bedtime and whatever, and I can't get any work during that time. So if I'm listing about 5 items a day, I'd say per month it's going to be about 100 new listings on Poshmark and on eBay, and I hope to reach 1,000 active listings on my Poshmark in the next 6 months. and I hope to just let my eBay mirror my Poshmark as much as possible. I am using Vendoo, Vendoo. I am not sponsored by any of the people I mentioned in this video, but Vendoo is amazing. I've been a beta user for a while, and they are now moving into paid subscriptions. I tried to sign up for my paid subscription last night because you only have a few more days to do it, and it said I couldn't for some reason, so I sent them a message and I'm just waiting to hear back because I need to get that done. But they're worth every penny, and they allow you to basically list in one place and then cross-list out to multiple platforms with almost a click of a button. It's pretty darn easy. It's something that you can sit on the couch with your laptop and do, and I do believe in diversifying, so I am looking for a third platform. I don't know if I mentioned I don't really love Mercari, but I do have a Mercari account. Part of me is just like, you know what, just use it as your third platform. But then today I was talking to another Instagrammer who is kind of a new friend, and she mentioned Tradesy, which I don't know anything about, so I'm going to learn from her about that. And then she also mentioned something about Amazon with like some of my retail arbitrage. So man, I'll tell you one thing. Here's my takeaway before I let you guys go. As a very new reseller, part-time, getting into this, I will say that one of the reasons I really love this, I have been doing the same job for almost 8 years with my current company. And as a woman who's almost 40, I feel like my brain is getting dusty because after 8 years of doing the same thing, I don't feel challenged. And you would say, but you have 2 kids, a household, and a full-time job. Like, do you need to be challenged? Are you okay? Don't you want to just take it easy? Well, the answer is no. Like, I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always opened my own companies. I'm really, really, really happy when I'm not overwhelmed, but productive. And I'm happy when I'm learning something new. And I will say that I feel that the realm of reselling 6.5 months in is a never-ending experience that I'm learning from. I feel like there's so many faucets. There's so many facets, not faucets like water, sorry. So many facets of reselling that you can learn at least 1 to 2 or even more things per day about it. You're constantly challenging your brain. You're constantly learning and researching. And that's why I love YouTube. So I joined YouTube and wanted to be on it as well as Instagram from day one, not because I know everything, but because I want you to be on this journey with me, and because I am so appreciative to the YouTubers that I'm learning from that I want to give back and give you anything I can, since I'm taking from the community too. So I love our community of resellers, and this has just been exciting and fun and challenging and hard work, but also some pretty good return, and I really love it. So I'm glad that I'm part of this journey with myself. I'm a big dork. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate you guys if you made it through this almost 30-minute video. My videos typically aren't very short. I've had longer, but if you could like, subscribe, and hit the bell, I would be forever grateful. And then also check out my Instagram. I am pretty active on Instagram, and just so you know, my YouTube is Birdie, Birdie, and there's a space, and then Looks, Looks. My Instagram, I believe, is just Birdielooks together, so Birdielooks. My eBay store, if you want to check that out too, it's not that exciting because I'm just kind of like mirroring my Poshmark, and I'm only at like 60 something listings. I'm trying to get to 100 by the end of the month, so it's really nothing super exciting. But my eBay store is just Birdielooks all together with no spaces. My Instagram might be Birdielooks Fashion, which I kind of want to change, and I think I might have changed, but I can't remember. I do so much in one day, I have no idea what's going on. Other things I'm working on, I did set up a link tree, which I put on my Poshmark page. I don't really know how to put it on my eBay store. I don't even know if that's a thing. But it's on my Instagram, which I think is probably the most important place for it. I should put it on my Facebook. It shows where I'm at all over the place. And then also, I'm setting up my Amazon affiliates links. It's a little intimidating, and I hope that I'm allowed to keep it, because I think you have to make a sale or get a sale in the first 6 months, or they kind of go, you're not ready. So we'll see. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. But for Amazon affiliates, it's going to house the recommendations I have for all of the products I use for reselling, as well as in life as a mom, and also a human being, things I like. So, I'll put my favorite $8 leggings on there, but I'll also put my Scotty pillars to take stickers off of items. Yeah. And my favorite baby products, but also my favorite lint roller. Jack of all trades, raising kids and running companies. Hope you guys are doing great. Please subscribe, hit the bell. Please have a great night. Please, please, please finish up your week with a bang. If you have questions, concerns, or comments, I am always here. Instagram's the best way to reach me, and I hope you have a great night. Bye, guys.